Hello. I'm feeling very bored recently, kind of like I'm just stuck on the same schedule. And so I thought today that I would attempt to switch it up. For starters, I've brought breakfast to a random park I've never been to. I was going to say it's quite nice, but it's not very much actually to look at. It's kind of literally just on the side of a highway, and this is like the only table. There's one table I can see in the very far distance. I appreciate the distance. I don't have to socialize with anybody. There's a really cool tree here, you know, nature and shit. There are, however, a lot of bugs on this table, but like I said, nature and shit. I actually drove here with my breakfast, like on this plate that I have right here. I even strapped in the seatbelt. And there was no reason to, because it didn't help. I am a creature of habit. I will eat the same breakfast every single day for a month straight and not want to change. Don't care. I will drink the same coffee every single day. I will do the same exact thing every single day. And for a certain amount of time, I'll be happy with it. I'll feel very comfortable. But then that's the problem, is that I get too comfortable. And then I start getting uncomfortable because I'm too comfortable, if that even makes sense. So sometimes you just gotta throw yourself a curveball. Make a different breakfast, which by the way, I made a breakfast quesadilla, if you couldn't tell. And then just bring it to a random park you've never been to and eat there. I've never done this before. Sounds like such a simple thing to do, but I've never done it. Well, I'm not eating that one. I'm excited and I'm scared about today. This isn't the one that had the fly on it, right? I'm excited to finally be switching everything up, but I'm also scared about switching everything up. Let's talk about my mental health. I have severe anxiety and OCD. I've had it since I was a child, my whole life, as far back as I can remember. I have my ups and downs. Sometimes it's severely debilitating. Other times, I'm pretty chill. I went to therapy for years to figure out how to live with anxiety and OCD, because the beautiful thing about OCD, not so beautiful thing, is that it doesn't go away. There is no cure. You just kind of learn to live with it. And I believe I've said this like once before, but the whole point of my YouTube channel is to help with my anxiety and my OCD. It's to push me to go out and try new things. Because if it wasn't for this YouTube channel, I would be holed up in my home and not go anywhere. And I can tell you right now, I have done that before. There was a period in my life where I didn't leave my home for 3 months. Like, didn't get groceries, didn't do anything. I just was holed up in my room and refused to go anywhere because I was terrified of outside. When I go out and try new things, it is not easy. I am sweating my ass off. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Maybe even a wombo combo of shit myself and throw up. But I push through, because for years of my life, I held myself back from experiencing life just because of these feelings I was having. And I kind of just like refuse to let it control me anymore. The feelings of anxiety and my compulsions don't go away. I'm still experiencing them in those moments. But I've learned that it's just all in my head, and that me going somewhere new isn't gonna kill me. Literally, I be thinking that I'm gonna die everywhere that I go. That's why I didn't leave my house for 3 months. I was like, bitch, if you go outside, you're gonna die. I crack jokes and I laugh about how I feel, because to be quite honest with you, it's kind of a coping mechanism. When I'm sitting here laughing to you guys about how I feel like I'm gonna throw up, in my brain, it's not me laughing. I'm like in my brain, like, I think I just joke about it to make it seem more easily palatable, you know what I mean? Because rather than sitting in front of this camera being like, I'm so terrified right now, I feel like I'm going to vomit. I want to tell you guys how it is that I'm feeling, because if you're somebody that's struggling with OCD or anxiety or any other variation of mental health issues, I want you to know that 1, you're not alone, bud, and 2, it is possible to go out and still live. It is possible to not have your mental health issues hold you back from life. Is it easy? No. And I'm not going to tell you it is, because it's freaking difficult. Bro, I'm 24 years old. And I'm just now doing this shit. But it's possible. I've got my breakfast quesadilla in a random fucking park. Is it fun? You know, I'm covered in bugs. And I had to walk through extremely overgrown grass to get here. So, not necessarily. But the fact that I was able to break from what's comfortable and put myself in an uncomfortable situation, that's huge. So I'm happy and enjoying the fact that I was able to do that. I'm excited to see what the hell we end up doing today. I had gotten dressed for a walk, but then I laid down and now I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to do anything. But I have to. We have to get up. I got dressed we have to go. I have to get myself out of the house. I usually go for a walk at the gym, but I need to switch it up. We need to do something new. So I'm trying to convince myself to go outside, get some vitamin D. That is necessary. While we're on the topic of switching things up, I've found that a really great way to push myself to get out of the house is to buy tickets for a show months in advance, which is why I actually want to give the sponsor of today's video, SeatGeek, a huge shout out. SeatGeek is the #1 rated ticketing app with over 28 million downloads. There are more than 70,000 events listed on SeatGeek, including concerts, festivals, sports, and so much more. Right now, you can get tickets to see some of the top artists such as Kali Uchis, The Weeknd, Lady Gaga, or whoever you love. I personally love SeatGeek, and I actually used it to purchase tickets back in June to see a Twilight in concert show in September. This is how I'm planning to get out of the house. I've made the commitment, so I have to go. SeatGeek has your back. Each ticket is rated on a scale of 1 to 10, so you know you're getting a good deal. So look for the green dots. Green means good, red means bad. Plus, every ticket is backed by their buyer guarantee. This is personally my favorite reason for using them. I feel like I don't have anything to worry about. Before the summer ends, get out of the house, do something fun. Use my code Jezebel10 to get 10% off your tickets on SeatGeek. That's 10% off tickets using the promo code Jezebel10. Make sure you click the link in the description to download the app and have my code automatically added to your account so you can use it later. Thank you, SeatGeek. Okay, it's time to get out the bed and go outside. I'm in a random neighborhood right now, and every time I park in a random neighborhood, I always think that like the people who live here are gonna get mad at me. Like I'm always scared someone's gonna come out their house and be like, "Do you live here?" I'm so scared right now. I have no idea where I am. I didn't use maps or anything. I just got in my car and just drove into the hills because I wanted to walk somewhere that would be quiet, but now it's like so quiet that like I'm scared to talk. I'm like, oh my god, like I'm the only sound. I picked the hills because I wanted to just like be somewhere that was more secluded, like not a bunch of people walking around with me, and also have some like pretty cool views. You can sort of see the Hollywood sign, the hills. Before this, I was debating going to Griffith Park to go walk. I've actually had like a couple people suggest it to me too, but after I just like looked up Griffith Park, I no longer wanted to go. Why does everybody tells me, ooh, the color scheme on this house is crazy. It's so pretty. I wish I could show you the door. It has like a giant like face on it. Everyone that has suggested Griffith Park to me, like nobody at all has said anything about the fact that there's been several murders there. Why is nobody talking about that? The first thing that popped up was apparently like they've got like this haunted picnic table where it was like back in 1976, like this young couple was fooling around on a picnic table and this ginormous branch broke off and fell on top of them and killed them. And anybody who's like tried to move the branch from the picnic table, they end up like getting haunted or having just like bad shit happen to them. So they've left it there, and it's like a 5-mile hike that you can do to like go and see it. People hike to go see the table. But it's not just that. There's people right here, so I don't want to like say it too loud, but there was a murder there recently. There's been like hella murders there. There was one time apparently, and I think this was like within the past couple of years too, there was like a body that was like burned and found hanging on a tree. What? Now why the fuck would I want to go there for a casual walk? Why are y'all suggesting that? Oh, and then there's like an abandoned zoo or some shit. Like, dog, what the fuck? There's been like rituals being held there, and it's like haunted and like all this crazy shit. Y'all trying to send me there? I'm not going there. Dude, this is actually probably the worst place for me to have parked because this entire time I've been walking downhill. Like, I mean like steep downhill too. So I'm gonna have to walk uphill to get back. I don't even know how long I'm going to be able to walk for because my AirPods are about to die. I didn't charge them. They were literally on like 13%. So like they're going to last all of maybe 20 seconds. Let's see how long we walk for because my legs are already burning going uphill. I'm going to try to listen to at least one song. Maybe walking uphill in this weather wasn't the smartest idea. I'm so hot. I was sweating so much, but it was very peaceful. So the only thing that I didn't like about my walk is that like I always come to like rich areas expecting to see like really nice and different styled homes, but a lot of like really great homes have been like knocked down and then just replaced with like these modernized like square houses, which I hate. I hate modern square homes. That shit is hideous to me. To each their own. I like a home that has history. That's what I like. I like when the houses in like a rich neighborhood look completely different from each other. Like you can tell the house was built like decades ago. I feel like those homes have so much more personality. I love homes that when you walk into them, they feel cozy. They feel like somebody lives there. Like it's not just a house, it's a home. Modern houses aren't like that, bro. You walk into them and they're just like blank white. everything. Minimalist everything. I don't want to live in a home that if I were to get murdered in there, somebody could just walk in and hose my blood off the wall and it'd be fine. I want to leave a stain behind. You know what I mean? Like I want somebody to know, like, bitch, somebody was here, somebody lived here. I want to leave stains. Anyway, I don't feel like going back home, so I literally brought clothes to change into, but we don't have anywhere to change, so we're gonna be changing in my car, which is gonna be interesting because this is a fishbowl. I need to get my windows tinted. Okay, I found the perfect place to change. There's one person behind me, but I don't think they can see me, so I think it's fine. There's also a car in front of me. I can't tell if there's somebody in that vehicle or not. I don't think there is. I don't think so. I hope not. They wouldn't really be able to see anything anyway because, like, I know how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna be strategic and shit with it. Our oversized shirt, put that on first. Now nobody will know that I'm, like, getting undressed. Is this illegal? Perfect. All right, well adjusted. I brought my bag of toiletries. Well, this is actually like a clear bag. I just put all the stuff that I always put in a purse and I just transfer it from purse to purse. It makes life so much easier. Some perfume, hand sanitizer, chapstick, boom, and we're ready to go. All right, I want to read my book, but I'm not going home to read my book. That's why I brought a change of clothes. I was worried that if I went back home, I would just sit on the couch and read my book, but gosh darn it, Jezebel, we're going places. We're switching it up. So I have no idea where we're going. I'm just gonna drive until I find a place, babe. Guys, you won't believe I just got the best spot. First of all, oh my God, holy shit. Can you see that yet? At first I was thinking like I should go to like a cafe or something and read, but I actually decided against that because, like I said, I'm trying new things. The book that I picked up to read is I think it's called Smut. It's basically like verbal porn, you know what I mean? Like I said, I'm trying new things, okay? I'm trying new things. And I don't know, is it legal to read this in public? Cause here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I'm gonna read this book, and like I said, it's like verbal porn. I'm gonna be bricked up. I am. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I opened this up at Barnes and Noble, read in the page I just opened up. Let me give you a little excerpt. It says, oh my God, I don't even know if I can read that on here. I'm gonna just read some of it. Okay, it says, do you feel me, Ava? Answer the question. Yes, I feel you. Does it feel good? I'm not gonna read the stuff in between the lines, okay? Anyway, so yeah, I can't lie to you. I'm gonna be bricked up, and that sounds like that's illegal to do in public. Like, you know, I wouldn't want to just be sitting next to a man in public who's just watching porn. So I figure the same situation with the book. Anyway, so I thought I should go somewhere more secluded. So I came somewhere with a view, and it was meant to be because I got the best spot in the house. You gotta see this shit. First, let me show you what spot I got because it's actually crazy. Look at my spot. One singular spot. That's it. That's all that's right here. There's no other spots. All the other spots are all back there facing the opposite way. Look at what the view I have. Oh my God. That shit's crazy. Holy shit, dude. That's insane. It's so fucking beautiful, bro. Oh my God, I'm so lucky. Oh my God, if I want to get out of the car, bitch, look. I got myself my own little bench and shit. But I'm not gonna get out the car because on the way up here, there was like a bunch of coyotes. They've already started coming out. So I'm gonna keep my little butt in the car. See if I can just get comfortable in the driver's seat. Gotta put my feet up here. Oh, hello. Oh, I opened my window, my bad. Yo, this is crazy. For people who don't read like books like this, genuinely, the best comparison for this is imagine this view while watching porn. That's what this is. That's what I'm about to do right now. I'm excited, baby. I get to watch the sunset, I get a nice view, and I get to read about some girl getting cracked. I've been here for a while and the sun is pretty much almost completely down, so I need to get out of here so I don't have to drive through the hills in the middle of the night because that's terrifying. It was scary enough driving through here broad daylight. And let me tell y'all, this book, baby, within the first 2 chapters, girl, they're already setting the scene, you know what I mean? They're setting the scene. Let's head out of here. I'm starving and I feel like I'm gonna piss myself. That's how I feel. So I'm ready to go home. We did it, Joe. We survived a day of doing completely new things in completely new places. It is currently midnight, so it's the next day. But to me, midnight is still like the day, but you know what? I'm not even gonna break it down for you. I don't go to bed until 4 a.m. So I'm not even gonna break down what my time schedule is. But I thought that the best way to end a day of doing completely new things is by getting a little sweet treat. A little sweet treat in a new place that we've never been before. I found a gelato spot, so let's go get some gelato. I hope they have Nutella because that's what I'm craving. Guys, look who's with us. Henry! I'm babysitting tonight. He took like a massive bong rip, so I had to be the designated driver. And it seemed also like the perfect time for somebody to eat ice cream, so I invited him. Oh my god, they're hucking up a fucking lung in front of us. Hi, how are you? Oh, they have Nutella, yes! Could I please try the Nutella and the Beirut Ashta? Thank you. Could I please do 2 scoops? One the Nutella and the other the Beirut Ashta? Thank you so much. Dude, that's actually like a great place for desserts because they had the gelato.
I have so many regrets. I saw so many flavors that sounded good. Like, damn,
bro, they didn't just have gelato though. They had like the freaking Dubai chocolate shit. They had crepes. They had acai bowls. What the fuck? I don't even know how to describe what like the Beirut flavor is like, but it's really good. What a great little find. I love LA so much. I feel like I never regret like trying new things here.
It's in such a random place too.
Yeah, right? It's literally surrounded by like car dealerships.
Like the whole street. All the surrounding blocks.
Damn, I should have got 2 scoops of the Ashta. I'm not gonna lie to you. Should have brought dairy pills. It's gonna be a interesting drive back. Okay, now it's actually officially the end of the night for me. I showered, did my skincare, I'm curled up in bed now. I'm about to get back into this. My little smut book. My porn script. I could get into this. I could definitely keep reading books like this. And luckily for me, this is a whole series. This is just the first book of a whole series, apparently. Feel free to recommend too. It just feels really weird like saying this. Because of the fact that it's like, the comparison is porn. It's literally like me turning around and being like, guys, go ahead and drop your links to your favorite videos. Please don't do that. But do recommend the books though. Okay, thank you. Today was actually a crazy day though. A day filled with doing things that I don't do in places that I've never been. Really pushing the limits here. Take this as your sign to go out and try something new. It doesn't even have to be anything crazy. If you typically drink your morning coffee on your couch, go walk around the block and drink your coffee instead. Challenge yourself to do new things. Switch up your routine a little bit. Keep yourself on your toes. Make it fun. And don't be so afraid to get out of your comfort zone. And get more comfortable with being uncomfortable. It's a very useful thing to learn in life, and I feel like my YouTube channel is such a great reflection of it, that a lot of the stuff I have turned around and done on this channel is stuff that I would have never done. But 99% of the time when I've turned around and done something new that I was completely uncomfortable with, I ended up having so much fun. And I even questioned why I never did it to begin with. So stop holding yourself back from living life. Okay, that's the end of my TED Talk, guys. It's the end of my TED Talk. Thank you for spending literally the whole day with me from breakfast all the way until me reading my smut in bed. I love you guys so much. I'll see you next Friday. Bye.